I dream that I walk into some kind of place with my girlfriend, into some nightclub or bar, and realize that I didn't bring my bag with me, and it has my phone, my documents, and money inside. But she tells me, "Don't worry, there is nothing important in there." Then we entered with her to some kind of estate located near some cathedral or castle with two beautiful slanted towers. And I'm discussing with her what it must be like inside, whether it's comfortable, whether it's cold to sleep there, etc. And we see lights inside and wonder who lives there. And outside it's already night, so we are stepping inside on the second floor of this building and just sitting inside, wondering whether we can stay there overnight or whether the owners are somewhere around. And she's a bit worried, but I'm telling her that since it's open and no one is here, it's probably fine, as if everything was intentionally left like that, like some guest house. Then I hear that someone has arrived downstairs and appears to us, next to us, on the second floor. It's some young, attractive hostess comes up, and she just starts explaining to my girlfriend how this all works there and what amenities are available for staying here. Meanwhile, I was sitting in a hooded jacket, hiding from her gaze. But when I realized she doesn't mind us being there, I'm just turned around and greeting her. Then we are outside somewhere in the mountains, and I think it's somewhere like Switzerland. And I see a helicopter in the distance, and it dropping a sled for someone. And I'm thinking it's for rescue, probably some rescue operations going there. But the second helicopter just crashes behind a mountain, and I'm just looking at this and don't understand what's going on. Then I'm walking somewhere with someone, and there are three of us, and see on a bench my sisters and their friends, and they are drunk listening to some heavy music, some metal or whatever. And I recognize the song and I like it, but I don't understand why they are listening to that kind of music, since normally they won't do that. So I'm telling my girlfriend that maybe they suppress their emotions a lot if they feel the need to listen to such intense music. That was my thoughts in a dream and explanation for that. Then I'm come home with my friends, and they give something to my mom, and I give her some small exchange. That's extra for me, some coins from my pockets, which I don't really need, but I want to exchange them for some larger bills, which are more comfy for me. But then I think maybe actually I don't need that money, and my mother needs them more than me. Some kind I feel sorry for her. So, but she doesn't respond. She doesn't react at all when I'm giving her them. Later, I'm again with my girlfriend arriving by a train at some station and thinking what we gonna do next, how to continue our trip since isn't our final destination, and we have some money, but it's limited, and we need to buy some tickets in advance. So we're just planning what to do next. And once we down the train and to the station exit, I run into a woman I know from a previous job, and we start talking. And I'm asking how she's doing, what she's doing here and now in her life. She says that she finished her studies, like school, and is going to enroll in the philosophy department at some university in Barcelona. And I'm really surprised. Didn't even thought that she would do that. Didn't expect that from her. But I'm saying sorry that we need to go. We have no more time, and saying goodbye to her. But she leans toward me and kisses me on the lips several times. And while we walk away from her, my girlfriend just joking, um, wipe your lips quickly, because I feel that my lips were wet, and she as well could see that. So we leave the station and enter in some shopping mall, and my girlfriend starts walking ahead of me and talking to some teenagers, asking some questions about where to buy a computer or a plane tickets. I don't really hear all the conversation, but that was my thoughts at that moment. But then she suddenly starts running away. So I'm trying to keep up with her, but she just disappears somewhere in the crowd. And I don't even know what exactly she was asking those teenagers, because I only heard some small part of it, of their conversation. And now I don't even know where to look for her. So I'm just running around and trying to understand where she might have gone. And while I'm doing that, for several hours, I already see it's getting dark outside, and I still can't find her. So I think to myself, maybe should I check in the computer section? Maybe I should go to the airport, because I think I saw a sign pointing there. I'm super confused at this point. So I'm trying calling and texting her, but my vision becomes blurry and nothing works properly. When I'm calling her, one time some random guy answering the phone and making joke, she is gone, you won't find her, she cheated on you. Another time another guy says something similar, and so on. So I tried that several times. Then I think maybe I dialed the wrong number, and trying to find her in my contact list to message her maybe through different apps. Then I consider maybe I should call home, to my home, and ask my parents or sisters to call her and tell her that I was calling her, and she should call me back. Then I hear or feel a phone vibrating somewhere near me, and I see her bag, and there inside the bag her two phones, and I'm wondering how that's possible. Why her bag are here, and I'm trying to check who called and how many missed calls from myself. But I can't see anything at all. It's just very blurry and out of focus. Then I'm trying to use a flashlight from my phone, but it won't turn on. So everything just doesn't work. everything like I just can't do nothing about it. And at that point, I start feeling really scared because she just disappeared. She don't have with her no bag, no way to communicate, no phones, nothing. And I think, what happened? Where she is? What should I do? Did something happen to her? Etc. And then at this point, I wake up. So this dream is really huge and full of details. And all I can do is to try at least to highlight some main points of it. The absence of my bag at the beginning, with my phone, money, documents, and my girlfriend saying there is nothing important in it. Those things represent who am I, my identity, social role, control, means of communication, etc. And either I'm afraid of losing control, since those things are my external support in life, or my unconscious is trying to tell me that those are external things doesn't matter and not useful for inner transformation. Then I enter some building, so it means some physics space unfamiliar to me, some new area, a psychic space, some new psychic area and new for me. And there are a hostess, a female figure, some aspect of my feminine psyche, who is also unfamiliar to me. And at the beginning, I'm cautious of her because I'm unsure whether she will accept me or not. And only when I'm convinced that I won't be expelled, means I will be safe, I make some contact by greeting her. This shows a transition from woman as an object of relationship to woman as an inner autonomous principle. Because she doesn't belong to me, she is the hostess of this inner space, and I'm the only a guest here for now. So simply put, this is an area of my unconscious where my consciousness has no control at all. But here lies the potential to gain strong inner support and wholeness. It means the unity of conscious and unconscious part of my psyche. Later, I'm in the mountains and see one helicopter dropping a sled while another crashes. This speaks about my conscious perception of life. On one hand, control is possible, the sled as a rescue, but on the other hand, there is a crash, means no control. It just reflects my fear of losing conscious control in life, of not being able to handle emotions, for example. Then I'm seeing my sisters listening to heavy music, which I interpret as suppressing emotions. This is actually about me, and it's just my projection to them. So I'm the one suppressing emotions. The moment with my mom when I give her extra money and she doesn't react to it, it represents some kind of elements of the process of separation, detachment from the mother, and this is an important stage in when the man in the process of maturation, in other words, becoming mature. Then the girl who kisses me first and enrolls in philosophy She represents just another side of my feminine aspect, unknown to me yet, more autonomous since I wasn't the initiator in that interaction and conversation. And then I'm losing my girlfriend, and nothing can do with it, nothing helps. It means it represents the loss of an old connection, some old connections. Uh, it's just a stage of transformation because for something new to be born, the old must be sacrificed. That's the only way. So overall, this dream is about my inner transformation. Some point of it, transition from dependence to autonomy, separation from the mother, meeting some new aspects of the anima or some alternative feminine images, loss of the old connection, and of course, my fear of these changes.